my name is Nikki, and I guess I'm here today to answer a couple of questions about myself. Okay. So, how would you describe yourself? Well, when I was a kid, I used to describe myself as somebody who was creative and funny and just who was willing to take chances. But I think as I grew older, I started describing myself based on what anyone next to me would say. One day I'd be fat, the next day I'd be ugly, or the third day I'd just be some crazy freak who just decided to shave her head. So I guess I'm slowly starting to learn that I am going to describe myself on my own terms, and I guess when I do figure it out, I'll let you know. Which poem or quote of yours never leaves your mind? Well, I mean, there's not a lot that I choose to retain because I think that I just feel something and then I put it out there, and then after someone reads it, if it really hits them, then it's something for them to remember. So I don't really hold on to anything. I feel really happy when I write something and it hits someone really hard, that they have to let me know that it's affected them. So I wrote something that said, you can never feel sad if you've never been happy. I know I don't know how it sounds to people, but it was something that I was truly feeling, and I think I feel from time to time. So yeah, that's a quote that I'll never forget. Okay, so let's see. Okay, cool. Okay, question number 3. You have made a few body modifications, which some would say is bold. What do you have to say about that? Well, wow, this is, I think, one of the most important questions anyone could ever ask me. So, recently, I've, well, if it isn't obvious, I shaved my head and I got a couple of extra holes in my ear. Yeah, and also I started wearing a lot of bold lipsticks. I feel like I spent so much time being the person I was expected to be. Like, I guess, the long, wavy hair and always just belly and your lip balm on, and it's just, I just hit this point in life where I went, I feel like anyone else on the planet except myself. Like, where did I go? Between looking the way my parents wanted me to look and being the person that college would find acceptable, I just lost myself. And I felt like there should be a place where I can be who I am and also not care if others accept it or not. And I think I'm slowly reaching that place. It just takes me every single step to just love myself a little bit more, and I think I'll be okay. So I genuinely feel like I'm just being myself, but if that does come across as being bold, then I guess cheers to me, right? Okay, so question 4. Let's see. So, how are you never afraid of trying new things? Apart from having so much paranoia that I forget things all the time, my second crazy fear was the fear of change, because I knew since I was a kid that I like it when things are always the same, constant. So it's not going to leave you, or it's not going to just disappear. Like 1 second it's in your hands and the next it's not there. So that was always something that I feared. If we look back to just 1 year, I was nothing like this. Forget the appearance physically, even deep down, I know now that you can't be friends with everyone. You can be nice to everyone, that is completely different, but you can't be friends with everybody, and I've come to accept it. If you just accept the change within yourself, it's easy to accept change all around you. Okay, let's do this. Awesome. So, Question number 5. Has there been a turning point in your life so far? If yes, what was it? I think after school, because I always used to think that I had like my life together, and I think every teenager feels that way. Like, I know what I'm doing, I know my parents are always wrong, I know I've got friends, these friends are for life. Boy, was I wrong. Those girls and boys left me in the blink of an eye. It just felt like the ground beneath me just shifted and I was just drowning. The turning point, believe it or not, was when I just decided that it wasn't worth it. All the hatred and trying to get back at them. I need to get back on my feet. And that's when I met, well, the person behind the lens. And I mean, I'm not saying this because everyone just expects me to. She is the reason I'm here today. Like, besides all the crazy things I do, like the whole bold appearances and everything, I have been so close to just believing that everything in life had just gone to hell. My longest and healthiest friendship has literally been with you. The turning point in my life, even though I should say was our friendship, I think it was the pain and the suffering that, I get it, everyone's been through much worse, but this was my turning point. So I think going through that has made me realize and value things more, especially friendship.